Let's move to our components folder. So here, let's add another folder. Let's call it middleware. And inside, let's add a file. Let's call it private route.jsx. So here inside, what we need to do, we need first to check. Let's do something. Let's first get or check if the user is logged in, and we need to test is logged in from or using the use selector from state. So state, and as I said, state has the user. Now we have is logged in. So what we need to do, instead of returning JSX, we need to first check if the user is logged in. We will do something. If not, we will do something. So we will use this. We'll use this middleware as a wrapper inside here, inside our routes. So we'll wrap the routes that require the user to be logged in using this middleware. And when we wrap them, so the routes will be inside this component. They will be like children, and we can get them here. So all we need to do is to get children, which are the routes. And using these children, we can check here if the user is logged in. We let him access the children, which are the routes. If not, we redirect him using navigate. So we'll use navigate in a different way here. So we'll use navigate, which is the components. You can get it from React router. And navigate has also the tool, and we need to use the login. So we'll redirect the user to the login. And we use here a property which is replace, which means if the user, for example, tries to access this route, which is task create, which is protected, so we'll replace the components with the login. Okay, that's the meaning of this replace. So save, and that's all. Okay, now what we need to do, as I told you, so we need to wrap our routes using this component. So the route that requires the user to be logged in. So let's go to the app.jsx. So here, as I said, we have to create, and we have the task, and here we have the component, and here we have the component. So let's do something. Let's cut, and what we need to do now, let's paste this component here. Let's copy this part from here, and now we need to use the private route, as I told you. So don't forget to import it. Here is the private routes component, and as I told you, inside we need to add the component. So we wrap our component using the private routes. And same thing for the edits. Okay, so the edit also requires the user to be logged in. Can paste here and use the same thing. So copy and paste, and inside we move everything, and that's all. Okay, so now the user is not logged in. Let's try to access the create. So as you can see, we are already redirected to the login page. Let's try again task create. So as you can see, the component is replaced with the login page, and this is the meaning of this code that we have here. Okay, so now we have fixed this problem. Let's do something. Let's log in using the user that we have here. Submit. Now we are logged in. If we access the register, so we can also access the registration page, and also the same thing for the login. So we need to use effects here. So where is it? Use effect. And what we need to do, so let's add here the arrow. So it's already here. Let's add the curly braces, and here what we need to do, we need to check if the user, so here what we have, we did not get, okay, let's do something. Let's get also the is logged in from our states using the use selector. And we have here state, and state, as I said, has the user. Now we need to check if the user is logged in. We navigate him to the home page, and we need to watch is logged in here. Okay, so let's check and see what we have. Let's refresh the page. So nothing happened. Why? Because I have added code inside the login. Okay, let's go to the register and do the same thing. So we need to import the use effect first. Don't forget to import it. And we need also is logged in. Let's where is it? Let's copy this line and paste it here, and we need also the use selector, and we are done. Save. Let's see. So now, as you can see, we are redirected to the home page. Let's try again to access the register. Same thing. Let's try to access the login, and we are redirected to the home page. So now we have protected our routes. If we are logged out, we can't access. So I think that we have something wrong. Okay, so just sometimes it takes time to the request to be done. So this is this error just when I have done second click, that's why. So let's do something. Let's just let's make sure. Let's do something. Let's register a new user. For example, jacques.email.com, Jacques password. Hit submit. Now Jacques account has been created. Let's add Jacques and Jacques password. Submit. So Jacques is logged in. Let's try to access the login. Okay, we are redirected to the home page. Let's try now to log out. So logged out successfully. Check our console. We don't have any error. Everything is done correctly. Okay. So let's try to access to create. So it's not working. So now we need to do something. We need to watch for the token. So the token is not available or is not valid forever. So the token has an expiry date. So if the token is expired, so we need to log out the user and redirect him to the login page. Okay, so let's do that now.